Yes! Inexplicably enthusiastic intro. Good evening, my friends. Good evening, true believers. It is the time for the thing where we do the thing. Welcome to the expert playlist, everybody. It's a solo night. No co-op. But that doesn't mean it's any less fun. As per our bonus episode schedule, now kind of shuffled into the regular Friday episodes, we have a solo night. On deck is Resident Evil Revelations. The playlist for this is going to be kind of nutty, since I've bounced between regular expert playlists.
Resident Evil Revelations.
You thought I was being dramatic. But I've been bouncing in between regular and bonus episodes for the duration of this playthrough, as this is technically Revelations Episode 4. You're just going to see a nice, even mixture of both. Forgive me. It's going to be fun, though, and it's going to be interesting. I had no idea the game was going to last this long. We are 10 episodes deep, and the conspiracies just have conspiracies of their own. I don't know how to react to this. I don't know what is even going on. I feel like, unfortunately, at this point, that's about par for the course for any Resident Evil game. We're just... What's going on in the story again? What? Who? What pharmaceutical? Huh? This is like Twin Peaks. You know, usually I can trace a straight line from beginning to end, depending on the game. Resident Evil Revelations doesn't give me that luxury. It not only occurs episodically like a TV show, but it's just so serialized that you could watch all of these episodes out of order and still not have any idea what's going on. It's ridiculous. It's just crazy. And it completely speaks to this game's roots as a 3DS game meant to be played in bite-sized packets. You know, you try to take this in like a console game, it'll melt your brain. Don't think about it. It's fun. But don't think about the story. It's hurting my brain. Hopefully, you know, Capcom will tie together all these loose ends. I have a really good feeling that we're gonna obliterate this tonight. So hopefully that'll be a thing. I don't know if I can take much more of this. It's hurting my head. Revelations, please.
Previously on Resident Evil Revelations.
I told you this was a TV show.
Director O'Brien, I think I put it all together. It was all smoke and mirrors, orchestrated by yourself.
We'll have to speed things up.
Damn it. It's all a setup.
What do you mean? You pretty much got it. Glad I'm not paying you for nothing.
I'll try to find a way to delay the seeking.
Roger that. We'll take care of the virus.
Well done, PSAA. Your activities have been eye-opening.
Morgan Lansdale.
Hey, quick! You want to die with your machines, idiot? Hold up! I'm on!
Your destiny is in my hands.
I mean, I feel like I shouldn't talk during these things, but do you see what I mean? Do you see what I mean? What? What did any of that mean? What did any of it mean? I just can't. Apparently our boss is betraying us. Nimrod found out. Jessica still is missing a whole half of her pants.
Maybe he's already taken, Jessica.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, sure. Can we get started already?
Get emotionally bodied, Jessica.
Sure. We've been through hell before. It's nothing new for us.
Yeah, just like old times. The good old FBC.
I'm sorry, girl. You just... I feel like you spent like a good 8 hours, you know, just relentlessly flirting with Chris. And any Resident Evil fan knows, you know, he's only got eyes for Jill, okay?
What's the
We have no idea
Get to
whether
the
it's
bridge,
platonic or
activate
not.
the bulwarks.
We
and
just
pray
know
the ship
that
stops
Chris
sinking.
seems to just have like
Now
a
that the power's
one-track
back,
mind for
we should
rescuing
be able to
Jill
access the
from
maintenance system.
things.
Okay. We should split up then.
There's like 3 whole games about it.
First.
Okay, fine. I'll see you on the bridge.
Wait, what? Who? Wait, huh? What are we doing now? You're abandoning me?
What? What's wrong? You trying to ask me on a
Jesus
date?
Christ, Jessica. Listen. Just keep her away from the opposite sex, okay? Capcom clearly doesn't know how to write characters. So Jessica's only character trait is being a relentless flirt. It's hilarious. Makes for some wonderfully campy moments, like when she decides to leave on her bioterrorism mission with a whole leg missing, but, you know, it's kind of transparent. In a 3D game, you're coming off kind of one-dimensional, girl. Not that anybody's any better, but still. Chris Redfield? Find a better hill to die on, girl. He's not right. He's either looking for his sister, or he's looking for Jill. There's no middle ground. All Chris Redfield does is look for people. We couldn't even go through Resident Evil 7 without him looking for someone else. Guess who he was looking for in Resident Evil 7? Ethan Winters. All Chris does. He looks for people. He's got no other character traits.
O'Brien here. Did Raymond tell you everything?
Yeah, he told me, boss.
And you know what you have to do. O'Brien out.
Bruh. Maybe not.
Yeah, boss.
Why are you still calling him boss? How Russian are you? This can't go on. Fuck. Whoops. I'm trying to get that jump counter, you know? It's not happening, though. I mean, I feel like you only have so much fear in your bones when you can move while shooting. Like, I know Capcom retroactively updated every other Resident Evil remaster to have the same FOV as Revelations, which is why you can see the characters' lower bodies now in this wide FOV. But you didn't update the controls. I guess in their defense, you would fundamentally break Resident Evil 4 and 5 by giving people the ability to move and shoot at the same time. Like, this game is busto. It's clearly designed for that kind of thing.
Damn these creatures. Always showing up at the worst times.
Why didn't you do the thing, you fool? Worst game ever. It's crazy how this evade works. It's either hitting forward and A on the analog or controller, or hitting the right trigger at the right time, you know? Did I kill it? Oh, I killed it. Very nice. How do you use herbs? Oh. Fantastic. such a strange beast of a Resident Evil game to me. A lot of it's down to the presentation and the focus. I just, you know, I feel like I have to make concessions for the fact that it used to be a 3DS game. I mean, there's no way you're making a compelling horror experience on a handheld, so they instead kind of wisely went for the, we can be intense, we can't create atmosphere. What the dick? Why is it still, why are you still alive? No. Yeah, it's just a curious choice. Gonna assume that's upstairs. You know, it's very actiony. There's definitely a lot of survival going on, but not much horror. You feel me? This is like fast food. This is like fast food of the Resident Evil series. You know, it'll satisfy your appetite, but you know, in a few hours, you might feel a little empty. You might, you know, there's nothing of substance to be had here. Not that it isn't a decent game. It's not worth playing. It's just, it's fast food. You know, nobody ever said a Big Mac was not delicious. You just know it's bad for you. Bro, where am I headed exactly? Yeah, see, clearly a wrong left turn was taken. So I gotta go back in there, go down the right hallway, then go up to the deck of the deck. Okay. Wait, no! No! Deck? Could we possibly be encountering the worst map ever? Like, is this my fault? Is it my fault that this game is confusing me? Resident Evil, please. Let's check this map. Alright, what's going on here? We got a thing. Got a hallway. Got two ends of the hallway. Alright, so we're heading north. I'm gonna assume, since we didn't actually give me any ability to tell which cardinal direction I was pointed in on the map. I'm just a circle. Damn it. Barrier. Why would you do that? I mean, I tell them straight up, listen, you guys are killing me right now. This is not a thing.
Where are
This
you?
is not a thing that should be
I'm
a
almost
thing.
at the bridge.
I'm already here. I'm going to start lowering the bulwarks.
What?
That was fast.
You're just slow, and you owe me another dinner.
That reminds me, I never got you that drink. That was a year
A
ago.
year ago?
That's fine. You can make it all up to me in one big spending spree.
Sugar daddy?
Okay, fine. Just sit tight and I'll be there soon.
Jessica, I don't know why you weren't tapping Parker from the beginning. F. Chris Redfield. Clearly, boots are being knocked upon. Excuse me, princess. Spending spree? Drink? Lunch? What? Well. You skeevy bastich. I should have known.
Hold it right there.
Spread them.
Parker?
A yuck.
A spy has infiltrated the BSAA. Morgan's mole. And it may be you. That's what Raymond told me.
What are you talking about? We don't have time to...
Parker, subdue that woman.
Raymond? How?
But
The
you-
double crosses
you were-
have double crosses on their double crosses.
She's trying to activate the ship's self-destruct mechanism to destroy the evidence.
What?
Guys,
What?
this is getting out of hand. Not funny. Come on. Say something. Parker, it's me.
Oh no.
I can't trust you completely.
Does
Not
that
yet.
mean that... Wait.
Put your gun down, Raymond.
Yeah, you're too soft. Don't be fooled, Parker.
Parker! No!
Parker!
Stupid men.
Bruh! You see? And that's why she was relentlessly flirting with
I
everybody.
knew O'Brien had a lapdog.
She knows.
I'll tell Morgan it was you.
Men will always fall for a woman in a cat suit that's
Don't worry
missing
about dinner. Now we're
entirely
even.
one leg
I'm sorry.
every time. I'm telling you, see?
Go after
The moral of this story?
you. Raymond, go!
That's it. You just don't trust a woman that has her whole leg out. That's what I got from this. Good moral, Capcom. You know, I feel like that would be a lot more effective if I knew who Jessica was working for. The fact that she double-crossed me doesn't really register at all. I'm just like, well, that sucks. She was kind of weird, but I feel nothing. If this game didn't have rapidly flip-flopping perspectives, I probably would have bonded with Jessica a little bit more. Like, you know, if you've ever played A Way Out, you know what I mean about bonding with a character over the course of an entire game. I didn't really get that with Jessica, so I'm like... Why not?
Well, the proud Queen Semiramis. She chooses death rather than suffer indignity. As will the Queen Zenobia.
Self-destruct sequence initiated.
That doesn't really count if you're the person that blew up the boat.
This sequence cannot be aborted. Repeat.
Checkmate. It appears my bright young assistant has made the last move. Now, have I made things
Say it's
clear?
Jessica, you
Clear
coward.
as day. Now we finally have a target. Start counting, Morgan.
Not the most original last words, but Best of luck, gentlemen.
Chris!
What?
Right. First, we gotta get out of here.
We gotta get out of here! Slams the door in my face. Thanks, Chris. You're a real one. What would I do without you?
This is Patrick. Crook here at your service. I'm on standby over the Queen Zenobia.
Damn it,
Rendezvous on the
Chris.
foredeck. There's not much time, so get moving. Repeat, this is Patrick.
Jill, the foredeck is this way.
Okay, word. Damn it. Why are you so rude?
The explosions have started. We're out of time. I'm jumping down.
You're doing what? Oh. Love it when you swim in a Resident Evil game. Everybody remember Resident Evil 1 where you swam through the... No? You don't remember that? Because swimming shouldn't be part of Resident Evil? Really? Terrified. This game has sea creatures. I'm not... Oh, jeez. I'm not with it. This game has actual sea creatures in it. Why would I want to swim in this game? Well. There it is.
Jill, this way.
Ah.
Chris!
I'm okay, but I can't get through. I'll find a way around and meet up
Oh,
with you.
fantastic. Haha. Ah. Wait, who is that? Is that Parker? Parker, bro. It is Parker.
Parker!
Oh. Hi, Jill.
Hi, Parker.
Can you stand, Parker?
Thanks, Jill.
So wait, did I have like the option to leave him behind? Because wow, that's effed up.
Jessica shot me. She's working for Morgan.
Jessica.
Alright, those Jessicas, I tell you. Watch out. Trey and blink of an eye, bro.
We're not getting past that.
I mean, I will. I can just use you as a shield.
Can't we turn it off or something?
And just block the steam. Okay, so who wants to bet that thing and that other thing are gonna come alive after I hit the button? This is classic monster closeting, okay, my friend? Something's gonna come to life. Ah, it's alive! They're alive! It's a barrel. Hi. Game design. Thank you.
Parker!
Chris, I'll explain later. Just back me up for now.
Roger
Chris,
that.
there's things behind you.
I'll take the lead. Follow me.
He's just like, I'll take the lead. Like, oh, really? Oh, no, I thought I was giving this human shield and carrying. Nutcase?
I should have trusted you.
Oh, it's in your face. Come on, I can't do a... Punch it! Punch it in the bleep! Chris. disappoint me, Chris. What's going on? Oh my gosh, I cannot see. Oh.
Chris, we may not.
Yeah, I know, but we're not leaving anyone behind.
I'm really slowing you down.
Every day I realize more and more why the PlayStation TV was ultimately discontinued. Sorry about that. Parker, what the fook?
Parker!
Just not my night.
Looks like Parker is,
Damn it! Good times, Jill. It was a nice ride.
Damn.
What?
See you guys.
Parker, no!
Jill, we have to go.
Yeah, Chris. I know.
I got nothing. I'm sorry, Parker. I barely knew you.
Beginning countdown.
Oh no. That's how you know you're at the end of a Resident Evil
We're out
game.
of time.
When the 4-minute timer starts counting down. Do your worst, Revelation.
Damn.
What? Okay, I didn't mean it. I didn't explicitly mean it. Listen, kill him. You know what? I'm out of this corner. This is what we in the FGC call frame traps, okay, my dude? Frame traps. Playing your games. Get yourself released for all I care, okay? Kill these cats. F you cats. Get out of my face. Who are you? Ah, monster. Wow, monster! What? What is that thing? Why are you a thing? I'm not even gonna kill it. I'm just gonna leave because I'm pretty sure it can't climb ladders. That's it. No. What is this game do? Oh, Jesus Christ! What is this game doing? You don't pull out. Oh no. You don't pull out monsters we've never seen before in like the 24th hour. Ah! Somebody help me, please. Chris, kill it. I'm gonna climb this ladder. What? Say nothing. If you get the reference, it's
almost there, Chris.
Let's gun it.
You say let's gun it.
Kurt here. Are you both good? I'll fly around to the foredeck. Hurry!
Kirk, I can't run any faster than this light jog. I don't know what you want me to tell you. There's crates flying. My motion sickness is being thoroughly indulged right now. Is that a boat? Is that a barrel? Why are the barrels? Okay, so I should just steer clear of the boat? Yeah, see the boat. I knew the boat was... Oh, no! I knew the boat was going to try and kill somebody. I had no idea about, you know, the barrel. This is the most unique thing I've had to... What the boat? This is the most, this is the weirdest thing I've ever had to deal with in a Resident Evil game. I gotta say, like, why am I dodging boats and barrels?
Hurry, almost there.
You gotta choose an identity here. I feel like I'm playing Uncharted.
Hurry up, you guys!
Just cheeks for no reason. For like a full 10 seconds. Cheeks. What? What? What is that thing?
The pilot!
The who?
Worry about her later.
Her? What? Why do I expect answers? Clearly, what I think doesn't matter to Capcom. This story is crazy. I don't understand anything. It's just a giant monster. Where did that thing come from? I thought Morgan Freeman was going to kill us with a space laser. Now there's giant tentacle monsters. What? Listen, I don't know. I'm trying here, you know. I'm really. I'm trying to hold it together for this game, but it's getting me a little bit. Just when you think it's over, sea creatures. Oh wow, it's Cthulhu!
Previously on
Thank you!
Revelations.
Hold it right there.
Oh
She's trying to activate the ship's self-destruct mechanism. To
jeez. Double
destroy the
crosses had
evidence.
double crosses in the last episode, okay?
It appears my bright young assistant has made the last move. Now, have I made things clear to you?
Jessica!
I'm sorry, Parker.
See you guys.
Parker.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You know, CinemaSins would say, roll credits. It is It's called Revelations. Okay. Okay.
This is Hat-Trick. Do you read?
What?
Extraction is not possible at this time.
I was joking when I said it was Cthulhu. I didn't know it was actually Cthulhu.
What have they created?
We can do this,
They've
Chris.
created Cthulhu, Chris. They've gone full Lovecraftian. I don't know what else to... No! No, I can't deal with this thing.
You mean that big ass thing is being controlled by a
This isn't in the field manual. No. 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 Claw. What is that? How do you deal with it? Do you shoot it with bullets? Oh, whatever it is, I have 3.5 minutes.
Damn, what can we do?
I don't know, bro. Shoot it with bullets? You got it.
I dropped off some ammo for you.
Oh, well, that's actually pretty dope.
Fire, Jill!
There's just like, fire, Jill! Like, what do I oh, shit. What do I fire at? Do I fire at the tentacle? Dicks. I assume, you know, a rocket like balls. The lightning hawk is well shit. The lightning hawk is well circuit being very powerful.
I dropped off some ammo for you.
Chris, you're on your own, bro. You got the AI. You got that plot armor going, you know. You could stand to oh gosh. Tease us. Okay, so I'm gonna aim at this thing, shoot rockets at it. Conventional wisdom says that rockets are trending on Twitter. Balls. Okay, maybe not. My SEO is completely wrong. Hey, buddy. I mean, do you ever really miss rockets? Why did the music stop? What the fuck? Oh.
Is it over?
Incredible, both of you. I'll drop down a ladder. Come on up.
You shitting me? That's it? Audrey, too. Why do you have a face if your face isn't for eating the things? We can kill you by cutting off a couple of tentacles? Tentacles? 10 tickles? Oh, no. At this point, I'm not even worried about biceps Redfield. If there's anything he can hold on to, it's a ladder.
Hold on. I'll get us out of here.
But no, wait.
No, not yet. We can't let this thing.
Thank you. I'm saying, like, you're not gonna leave that thing in the Pacific Ocean, are you?
Ready, Chris?
This video game is ridiculous. You know, the more I play of this game in this state, the more I wish. The more I wish. Wow, you know, I really should have finished this on 3DS.
Trust me.
What, the circle pad and everything?
Hold on to your seats.
I bought the Circle Pass just to play this game. It was amazing. Out here doing the Lord's work. I can imagine this must have been nutty, you know. I love the 3DS, and I actually didn't get headache or motion sickness from the 3DS. It was pretty fun. It was just like VR. Kind of weird. It's something that 1% of people it didn't drive me crazy. This, I can see how this would be a lot of fun in VR. Or in 3D.
How many are there? They roll out.
There's just things that pop out of the Yeah, see, this would have bugged me out, like, on the subway. That's it.
Fire chill!
That'll be honest with you. I have no idea. Monster bullets. The tentacles have tentacles. I don't know what's going on. Capcom, you have confused me. No, he's serious. He's absolutely serious. Bullets! Oh, thank you. Brad, how many of these do you have in you?
Did we kill it?
I'm genuinely annoyed that this thing isn't using its face. It has a face full of teeth. It has a teeth full of face. Why aren't you using your face?
Hey, guys, I got a present for you. Take this.
You know how to treat a girl, Kirk.
In Brooks' mouth.
Kirk, what? Did I hit the ending button? Oh no. Oops.
And that's all she wrote for the Zenobia.
Is that the ship or the monster?
It's me. What's happening?
Which one are we
On
talking
our way
about?
out, we lost Parker.
Jessica took the whole ship down. The FBC, well, Morgan. He was one step ahead of us the whole way.
Yes, I see. I hate to think this could all be a mistake. My mistake.
What?
Come clean with us, O'Brien. Don't leave anything out.
Jesus.
All
The
right.
subterfuge.
It all started 1 year ago. Right there in Terra Grigia.
Okay. Terra Grigia. There are even more revelations. How about that?
Are we in hell?
Yes. They call it Terra Grigia.
Okay, so wait. Clearly I'm Parker. I'm in the FBC, not the BSAA. And, you know, call me crazy, but I feel like that's Jessica.
This place won't last much longer.
Right. We should get to the command room.
What the fuck?
There's hunters here too.
We have to hurry. Your HQ is done for.
I'm just saying, I feel like it's Jessica. Who are you, girl?
Commissioner Lansdale was right.
Yeah. The boss has pushed for an expansion of the FBC's purview. This is just the kind of thing he was warning the world about.
And this incident will bring the crisis to the limelight. It could be good PR, really.
Yeah. Maybe the international community will finally get the message. The FBC has a lot of growing to do.
Damn these things!
I gotta say, I feel like people often react inappropriately to these situations. You know?
Raymond! Jessica, help me!
Roger.
Yeah, like, Jessica, I have no ammo. Like, none.
There's no end to these things.
If we want to help the cadet, we have to get rid of them.
That's the last of them.
You think? Vote of confidence?
It's okay, I'll be fine.
Oh yeah, he looks fine.
You hurt bad. Don't try to act tough. All right, somebody lend him a shoulder. Parker.
Parker what? What? No! I don't want to do the...
HQ has told you to leave.
Damn it all.
But I can still fight.
Yeah, you can, clearly.
You're not convincing me. Come on, grab on.
We can't pull out yet. There are civilians out there. We have to do something.
Heavily outnumbered. We have to regroup.
No, I literally can't take you anywhere, right? Like...
How did they pull this off with just a few dozen men? Who armed them? And the BOWs. These terrorists must be brought to justice. Blast it.
Blast it.
More of them.
It's all right. I can buy you some time. Go on without me.
You're too young to play hero. Earn some stripes before you get yourself killed.
Why are you casually walking in the hallway like a thing? Not cool. As I'm carrying your body, let me read this note. The Federal Bioterrorism Commission. Oh, that's the FBC. Okay. The FBC is charged with protecting the United States and her interests from biological threats, including wildlife protection and public health. The FBC members include the research, training, and support of the biological community. I mean, for all intents and purposes, the FBC sound like the CDC. The FBC chair is selected by the WPC committee. Okay, so allegories galore. Basically, we have someone protecting our humanities, our wildlife, and, you know, our national intelligence. And clearly, among the chain of command, someone failed! Someone failed. Miserably. Because now there are monsters in my office building. Look at the table. But still, look at the table. That's not kosher.
Not good. You're losing blood.
It's too dangerous to move him. He needs immediate first aid.
Oh, Parker, put him on your
You
back.
should be okay here.
The med unit's on the 4th floor. We might find something to bandage him up.
We'll be back, Cadet. Don't go anywhere.
He's a cadet?
Everything will be okay. All right, let's go, Parker.
How many years back is this guy going?
Shit. I'm no use to anyone.
Indeed. You butthead. Okay, so...
I'm no use to anyone.
guys will grow up is with a little towel snapping.
Okay, fine. Guys in little games.
Well, that is not a 2018 train of thought.
This way.
Okay. A little bit of wandering, but if the newspaper is the goal, then alright. They describe it as a tragedy. Alright, well that just tells us more about Lansdale. And his involvement with the so-called collapse of terror.
Okay? This way. And where do you think you're going? Just stick with me, okay? This way.
I'm no use to anyone.
Wow. I've got to admit I'm thoroughly broken by Resident Evil Revelations right now. Like, the note means nothing. That's just world building. A room that supposedly has something in it doesn't seem to have anything in it at all.
This
is serious. They'll take no time.
The med unit should be down here.
Here we are. Just what I needed.
I don't know whether to be happy or sad. This is all a little bit ridiculous. Just a little bit.
God, more hunters. If you can hear me, get back here now.
Raymond's in trouble. We have to go back.
I knew that rookie would be a pain in the ass.
Don't take it out on him. It's not his fault.
It's not. I appreciate Jill's optimism, but I feel like she's wrong on this one. Just a little bit. What?
Surrounded. I don't know if I can...
Listen to me, Cadet. You are not going to die. I order you to stay alive. We're coming.
Did you just say I order you to stay alive? Oh, that's wonderful. You naive fool.
They just keep coming. They might.
Hey, you held out good there.
Just leave the fighting to us. We'll show you how it's done.
All right.
All right. Safe
So,
and sound.
Raymond.
Now we can take care of our little cadet.
How bad are you hurt? All right, cadet. Now you owe me one. Hey, I get it. You want justice served. No more heroics. End up getting the whole unit killed. Yeah. Welcome to the real world.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That should ease the pain.
I should be able to walk.
Then follow us. The elevator to the command room is right there.
Anything that comes our way.
Okay.
Something is off.
What now?
Think about it. The delivery and dispatchment of these BOWs. It's too professional. And how did they manage to evade the FBC's vast intelligence network? It just doesn't add up. Unless somebody wanted this to happen.
Cadet, you're stepping out of bounds. We're not here to investigate this thing. We're here to resolve it.
We'll see.
But everything I've
That's
said,
the attitude that's
it's
led
sound.
to your death. I'm just saying, Parker. In hindsight, maybe you should have been slightly more than a company man.
For the love of God, there's hunters everywhere.
Nope.
The command room's close by. Just keep our cadet alive.
I know
Try to keep up, Cadet.
Why we run up the stairs, so that we don't get clawed by monsters. I should have some iframes after a melee. I should have a few iframes, I think. Sorry, Raymond. You may have to walk up about 3 flights of stairs. Hi, man. Don't mind me. I've been making fun of Raymond's face since day one, but you know, only because he deserves it.
He hasn't made it yet. Give him some cover.
Who's him?
He hasn't made it yet. Give him some cover.
Raymond.
We'll take care of this. Cadet, you'll find shelter in the command room.
Yes, sir. I'm on my way.
Looks like Raymond got through.
Oh, did he? Did he really? Coward.
Are you trying to leave me behind or what?
Is that a trick question? Or
The hunters.
I would hope so. Let's hit the command room.
Yes, I understand, and I can hear you just fine. That is simply splendid news. Everything is in perfect order. Enjoy the rest of the celebration on the Queen Dido, Norman.
Morgan, you intended for the virus to break out on our ship? Well, we've certainly been had.
I'm not done yet. You still have an important purpose. The ship serves as a controlled environment, and the data on your mutation will serve a venerable purpose.
venerable?
The boldness of your self-absorbed ambitions is impressive. I'm
I
always
agree.
disgusted by what you Americans can dream up.
You Americans?
I will take
No. We can trade him away. I don't want him.
We knew that you could end up being a liability. So we've kept video records of all of our interactions. If they go public, your life is finished.
You may do as you please. Use of the satellite has been approved. The new virus will be completely eradicated.
You bastard!
You tool.
Full soon shall thou be where thine eyes shall answer make to thee of this, seeing the cause which reigneth down the blast.
Okuju. Jessica has escaped. We were so close.
Hey, sorry, Raymond.
Jessica!
All along. Thank God somebody
always on top of things.
Don't be so hard on yourself, Parker. Now it's my turn to save you. Come on. We're getting out of here.
So wait, is this in the present?
Spirit cadet.
I'm so confused. I'm gonna assume that's in the present. So maybe Parker's still alive.
Realized that Morgan was not who he seemed, so we set this trap together. The whole Veltro Revival Act.
The mountain hideout, and the coordination of the ships. All to put heat on
All
Morgan.
a scam? Really?
But sir, couldn't you have at least told us?
I couldn't risk it. Not with a mole inside the BSAA. My apologies.
All that work. In both the Zenobia and the Semiramis.
Yeah, I know. But I haven't given up yet. Keith and Quinn
You haven't?
left us with an ace in the hole. The data analysis they sent us, the results are in.
Well, what were they?
We assumed Veltro made use of 2 sister ships in the Terra Grigia panic. But there was a third.
The final queen.
Are you kidding me? Episode 12? Oh my god. Even the chapter that's named after the game. It's called Revelations. It's not over yet.
Previously on Resident Evil Revelations.
Come clean with us, O'Brien. Don't leave anything out.
Everything is in perfect order. Enjoy the rest of the celebration on the Queen Dido, Norman.
Raymond realized that Morgan was not who he seemed. So we set this trap together. The whole Veltro Revival Act.
The mountain hideout, and the coordination of the ships. All to put heat on Morgan.
But I haven't given up yet. They've left us with an ace in the hole.
Final queen.
Yes, Queen Dido. She's been resting on the ocean floor since that day.
Which means we'll find her.
At Terra Grigia.
Exactly. We have a responsibility to see this mission through. O'Brien out.
FBC, everybody freeze! Waddle, put your heads in the air!
Morgan Lansdale.
We're taking this show over. The BSAA is hereby under the direct supervision of the FBC. Clive R. O'Brien, you are under arrest for collaborating with the terrorist organization Veltro.
Chris, chill. You're our only hope.
There it is.
The remains of Terra Grigia.
And the Queen Dido.
Approaching drop-off point.
That's the Queen Dido. The third queen.
Okay. We're swimming again. I'm fine with that.
It's rather quiet. Like time itself has stopped. Blobs we found on the beach. They came from here.
That explains why Morgan cordoned off the area.
Someone's still alive.
Careful, you won't be able to fight them off underwater.
Yeah. No bleep. This music is so confusing.
This door's got an electric lock on it.
I hope the emergency power still works.
Fix him.
So I guess the idea is avoid them entirely? Because you absolutely can't survive a head-on encounter with them? They will just eat you? That's not very encouraging at all. But no, real talk, what is with this fucking Batman music? I don't understand this music.
on. I need just a little more time.
Do I really need to wait for Jill to have her, you know, her whole National Geographic tour? Like 10,000 leagues under the sea? Is that a thing?
Hold on. I need just a little more time.
This is what happens when you give people a giant underwater environment and unlimited air. You just confuse your fan base. Oh no. Well, fuck. I mean, those things eat people on sight, so what? What does this game want me to do? I don't understand. I genuinely don't understand what I'm supposed to do here. Search for power is the most vague, nondescript thing you could come up with. Well, fuck. So much for that. I don't know what that's supposed to tell me. I am so lost. Good heavens. It's a big boy. Look at that thing. It's a giant fucking booger. No, don't.
Jill, the door's open.
I don't.
Okay, on my way back.
I don't want to go back. Oh, you fuckheads! It appears to be dead, my dick. Watch, I'm gonna go back and it's gonna come back to life. I'm telling you. I have played enough horror games to know where this is going. And it's going nowhere good. Nowhere fast. That's why this Batman music has been playing this whole chapter. Stay woke. They're not down with the brown.
That was close.
Christ. It actually was.
Okay, let's move in.
I apologize in advance. Can we go through this door, please? I'm good. I'm done with this area. Sure, Chris, make her do that by herself. It's not like you're not a giant walking bicep. Not at all.
There's still air. Who's that? He hasn't been dead for long.
He's FBC.
There's something in his hand.
Yep.
This is Agent Dario Barioni of the FBC Armed Forces. The time is 1948. I request that this recorder be handed over to General Lansdale. If found by the next team, everyone on my team is dead. Killed by the devil himself. We were unable to retrieve the video log. Our mission has failed. Veltro, they weren't sitting around waiting for death to come to them. When the FBC arrived, they were waiting for us, even though Terra Grigio was a year ago. Thoughts of revenge kept them alive.
What? I don't know, Chris. Based on my experience, that's
Wrong way, Jill. Over here.
Usually not how viruses work. They don't operate on revenge. Revanche. To the French. Listen. No. No. Why is there music?
Oh my God.
What? Alright, I'm not marinating in this. Not at all. in this creepy, increasingly, you know, oppressive atmosphere. It's fine. I'm good. I'm good.
The Queen Dido is already deep below the sea. There's no escape, no chance of survival. Unless...
No, don't do that. He did it. Why do they always do that?
Veltro, in honor of thy name, we accept our
Jeebus.
wrongdoing and transmute our flesh in remembrance of our sins.
I mean, to be quite frank, horseshit. If you want to become a tentacle monster, just be a tentacle monster. It's you know.
A spirit, callous and immutable force. All of our interactions are right in here. We shall become guardians of the truth. For as many years as it may take.
Jack Norman was the head of Veltro.
And he has the video we can use to nail Lansdale.
Priorities. I love it. I think that's not a bad deal at all.
Vengeance of God, oh, how much oughtest thou?
What?
By each one to be dreaded, who doth read that which was manifest unto mine eyes.
What?
Pape Satan, Alepe. Each one shall find again his dismal tomb, shall reassume his flesh and his own figure, shall hear what through eternity re-echoes.
My face right now is just, whatever.
Vengeance of God, oh, how much oughtest thou? By each one to be dreaded, who doth read that which was manifest unto mine eyes. Pape Satan, Alepe. Morgan Lansdale.
How dare you cross Veltro? Morgan, this is what you seek, is it not? Indeed, this little machine contains the truth. All the truth needed to bring down your entire charade.
What is even happening right now?
This is it. We got the evidence.
We have to go. We don't want to wait around for this.
Stop! Morgan, behold the terror which you have unleashed.
What? Who? Creature? No!
Norman, stop! Morgan isn't here!
It's no use. He's gone over the edge.
Oh, has he? Not the PDA.
What the? I don't think he's in the mood to say goodbye.
Be careful!
I can't see now.
Damn it! man be driven to infect himself?
Revenge has consumed him. Nothing human remains.
Keep your head in the game. You'll be one of them.
It's easier than it sounds. I got nothing, man. This is driving me crazy. I'm surprised I'm still alive. Like, fuck. Why? Thank you. Just kill me already. This is this is crazy. I can't even see my screen.
What the?
We need to lose him.
Okay.
I don't think he's in the mood to say goodbye.
We're not here to babysit. What the hell just happened? Be careful!
And then I kind of have to just like guess which one is the real one every time. That's a little bit much.
I can't see now.
It's like a disco ball that hit my face.
I don't want to play a kissing game every time this thing's about to attack me. Oh, nice. Iframes. Hi.
To infect himself.
Revenge has consumed him. Nothing human remains.
Sure.
There's only one of them.
Yeah, sure, but he's doing this disappearing, reappearing thing like every 2 minutes now. Dude. That's ass. Why me? Is a better question. Hi. Okay, so he's just gonna appear inside of walls now, is it? Cute. There's nothing cute about this horse shit. Oh my god, this is it's a little bit garbage. It's a little bit garbage, but whatever. This is probably the most infuriating thing you could do with these mechanics. Let's give him a split-second chance to shoot the boss.
I don't think he's in the mood to
These
say
fucking
goodbye.
mechanics.
Yeah, but we're not here to babysit either. What the hell just happened? Be careful!
I can't see now.
Damn, it's like a disco ball's in front of my face.
The fact that they're not paying attention to Chris at all kind of just compounds the frustration of it all. Like, Chris might as well not even be here, since the majority of this battle seems to depend on me anyway. And my split-second reactions or lack thereof. Like, I don't even see the point of him being in the fight. There's no reason for him to be here. Oh, it's still. I mean, you never want to go tilt, but you know, shit happens. Not a fun or compelling boss, just kind of one that looks absolutely contrary to the mechanics of the game. I don't like this boss, Capcom. It's not fun. Not fun at all, guys. Sorry. I absolutely hate to be that guy. But no, there's nothing fun about this at all. boss is garbage. And not because I'm dying repeatedly, it's just not a very well-designed boss. There's just nothing going on here that makes this boss compelling or more interesting than any other boss I've fought before. He just teleports places and does things. Like, who gives a fuck? As far as I'm concerned at this point, it's just an obstacle keeping me from seeing the ending.
Revenge is consumed in him. Nothing human remains.
That's all it is. It's an obstacle keeping me from seeing the ending.
Keep your head in the game.
If shooting it in the back does nothing, then what's the point? Oh, I'm glad that didn't work. Shimmy. Come on, what the heck? What is this?
What the?
We need to lose him.
The slow procedural degradation of Expert Penguin's spirit is on full display here right now.
I don't think he's in the mood to say goodbye.
Yeah, we're not here to babysit either.
FYI, this is how you don't design a boss fight. This is how not to design a boss fight. Take note.
I can't see now.
Yeah, like a disco ball's in front of my face.
Like, what is this boss? Do they really expect the average person to be able to keep spinning 180 like this without getting motion sickness? I mean, come on, people. What do you want me to do about this?
revenge has consumed him. Nothing human remains.
I gotta be honest with you. Like, this is kind of garbage.
Keep your head in the game. There's only one.
This is honestly kind of garbage. Like, I mean, alright. How much of this horse shit do I have to endure? Seriously. Like, at what point is enough enough? If you fuck up the lottery, it's like, whoa, I guess I got the wrong one. Yup. This is not fun. It's not skill-based. It's fucking random, and it's fucking crazy. And it's ridiculous. The fact that you can't even reasonably run away from this on your lonesome is troubling and annoying. Just the fact that you can't run away from it is driving me crazy. Like, how? I honestly can't take any more of this. It's fucking driving me. It's driving me bananas, to be frank. Damn it! Ah! I love having a partner that might as well just be fucking-less. This is the least enjoyable. This is the least enjoyable expert playlist of all time. Nope, not enjoying any of this at all. This boss fight is
I don't think he's in the mood to say goodbye.
terrible.
Yeah, we're not here to babysit.
Terrible. Why do you have a partner? Why do you have a partner at all in this entire
I can't see
sequence?
now.
Why? Why do you have a partner? It doesn't make sense to me. Like, I don't understand why you have someone else just shooting random bullets. It only exacerbates his non-involvement in the fight. The fact that he's just checked out for more than half of it. It doesn't help his case. It's like, oh, thanks for being here, Chris, so you could do absolutely nothing! Doesn't matter. I don't feel like I'm conducting this fight with a partner. I feel like I'm by myself. The fact that he's there is just annoying me and distracting me. It's honestly annoying and distracting. Like, why is he even there in the corner shooting random bullshit bullets? Like, screw your bullets. What are they worth? Genuinely mad.
How could a man be driven to infect himself?
Revenge has consumed him. Nothing human remains.
Keep your head in the game. There's only one.
Chris, I gotta say, you make me appreciate Sheva, my dude. You make me appreciate Sheva so hard. Like, why did I ever disrespect Sheva? At all. You are clearly not it, my friend. I feel sorry for the poor speedrunners that dedicate their time and energy to this. Because there's so many parts of it that are just fucking random. I'd just be infuriated. That's cute.
How the hell did he do that?
Doesn't matter. Move on up.
What do you mean don't let up? He teleports. He does teleporting things. Fuck! Oh my lord. It's like as soon as I uncork one phase of this boss, he grows like 3 more patterns. I don't understand this thing. What? What? Phantom. Real thing. I don't understand you. Bruh, I'm gonna need you to stop. At this point, the moves aren't even well telegraphed anymore. They're just happening. The moves are just what? Great. Running out of ammo. For everything. Yo, bruh, can we cancel this game, please? For the love of God. Yo, give me, like, throw me a bone here. What is this? Dude, I got nothing else, man. What the fuck? Just keep your focus to see through Norman's illusions?
What the?
What?
We need to lose him.
I can't believe this. This is insane.
I don't think he's in the mood to say goodbye.
This is not a boss fight. This is a fucking gauntlet. This is an endurance test. This is not a real boss fight.
I can't see now.
Damn, it's like a disco ball in front of my face.
Whatever. At this point, I'm just, I don't even know what to say or think about it. I can't. The boss has like phases. Just seem to be on a roulette. It doesn't matter.
Revenge has consumed him. Nothing human remains.
Keep your head in the game. There's only one of them.
I love being able to run away from them like that and still getting hit in the ass. Unfortunately, this is the horse shit round. Horse shit. This is ridiculous. Why? Why do I have to keep adapting to this bullshit? What the fuck? Oh wow, I could have gotten a melee in there, really? They never tell you that in the moment. They always tell you that at the last fucking minute. When you get hit by bullshit. Fuck off. Yo, alright, I think I'm done. I think... I feel like... I very much, unfortunately, feel like this is going absolutely nowhere. Wow. I really feel like this is just... it's a little bit too much up to chance. It's a little bit random. It's a little bit bullshit. Like, there's too much bullshit going on right now for my liking. Like, this is barely skill, and this is like more like wrestling with tank controls and random bullshit. I don't know why I don't know why a Resident Evil boss is like this. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. One more time. But wow. Yeah, like, fuck this boss. This is garbage.
What the?
We need to lose
I'm
him.
sorry. This boss needs far less HP. For the shit it's doing, it needs less HP.
I don't think he's in the mood to say goodbye.
There's just, there's no two ways around it. This thing needs less HP for what it's doing. If you're gonna have a boss be this random, give it less health.
I can't see now.
Damn, it's like a disco ball in front of my face.
Then I don't know why all of these boxes are holding... Oh, finally they gave me one with machine gun ammo in it? That's amazing. The last few checkpoints, it was nothing but shotgun ammo everywhere. Look at that, it's a margin for error. How about that? Okay. That's honestly the thing that makes me angry, is that this boss is so easy. It's just the random bullshit that makes it a contender. That's infuriating.
Revenge has consumed him. Nothing human remains.
It's just kind of annoying. Like, I can be a salty bastard, but I get genuinely frustrated when the reason I lost is not my fault. I mean, sure, to some degree, I bear the responsibility of my own loss, but it's being deliberately oblique and random in a way that humans should not have to be forced to react to. It's not a question of whether or not you can do it. It's more of a question of whether you should be forced to have to do it. Like, why am I doing this? This boss is ass. It's fucking ass. It's ass. The boss is fucking butt, okay? I don't care. You call me salty. You can call me whatever you want. I mean, it's just not a well-designed... It's a boss. It's a challenging boss. It's not a well-designed boss. It relies entirely on hindsight and randomness. Which is not what a boss in a survival horror game should be. You shouldn't have to die to figure out a survival horror boss. You shouldn't have to die multiple times. But if it's so designed that way, then fuck you. Is basically what the developers are saying. Like, who realistically thought this boss was a good idea? How? Look at how far I am. How? Just how?
How the hell did he do that?
Doesn't matter. Don't let up.
It does horse shit is what it does. God damn it. Can we officially call this horse shit in boss form? Just utter horse shit? Like, look, what? Why?
What is he, immortal? Here he comes. Don't get distracted.
What the fuck does that even mean, Chris? He's fucking everywhere. He's all over the screen. What do you mean, don't get distracted? He's everywhere. He's all over the screen. He teleports. He has invincibility. His wounds heal automatically. This is a boss. I mean... Oh, really? I'm gonna get a heart attack from all this sodium.
Dino. finished. Finally, I can die. I can die.
This is how Morgan treats his friends.
I hope he finds more comfort in death than he did in life.
What about me? What about my comfort? I am wrecked right now. This is ridiculous.
Means of dispersion?
The cruise ship is equipped with a UAV. That is your delivery system.
Very well. Now show
What?
me the goods.
Bonafide T-Abyss. No vaccine. Not yet.
Yes, of course. A little bit of this could turn a city inside out.
Oh, that's what he injected into his neck, right?
I'll be on my way.
Who would have thought, yes? That the lowly terrorists would receive a helping hand from the venerable commissioner of the FBC.
Womp.
As you can see, it's not likely you'll be wriggling out of this one.
I seem to have underestimated the BSAA. And perhaps you as well.
Huh.
We found this in the off-limits area near Terra Grigia. We're done analyzing it, so you can have it back.
Director O'Brien, surely you understand our dilemma. Without the Terra Grigia panic, the ignorant masses would be unaware of the threat that lies before them.
Yes, you may in fact be correct.
No one has the right to detain me. The world required my guidance. It was all for the greater good.
The greater good.
You're only fooling yourself. You said yourself, abandon hope, all ye who enter here. But I'm not
Dante's
Dante.
Inferno.
You're not Virgilius. Morgan Lansdale, you are hereby relieved of your position as FBC Commissioner. And I'm placing you under arrest on suspicion of conspiring with Veltro in the planning and execution of the Terra Grigia panic.
Yeah!
With all due respect, Director O'Brien, the BSAA is making a huge mistake.
But are they?
Where have I heard that before?
In every other action movie ever, my friend. You know a cliche when you've heard it. The Queen is dead. Six deaths. 6! I fought that thing 6 times. Oh, the salt. The salt. I'm obliterated. I can't take this. It's just too much BS for my soul. That boss was awful. It's not good. Under any circumstances. Nope.
We can finally reveal what happened at Terra Grigia.
Yeah, but the cost was high.
The BSAA will have to be overhauled.
The storm is gone now. But how long will it last?
Ah. That's why you never hear of the FBC at all in the Resident Evil canon. Indeed. The FBC was entirely retconned and just assimilated into the BSAA. Parker's still alive. Okay, okay. Indeed. I didn't know he was Italian. That's I don't know. That's a very Italian sounding last name. I thought he was Russian. That's how badly characterized he is. He's writing a detective novel. Wait. As for Jill and Chris, they have no idea what horrific fate awaits them. I'm gonna assume that's the Resident Evil 5 DLC, Lost in Nightmares. You know, where they go to uncover the secrets of the Spencer Mansion and discover Wesker. So Resident Evil Revelations, you know, takes place in the middle of the canon, it seems. In between, I guess, Resident Evil 1 and 5, and continuing from where Lost in Nightmares left off. Which in itself leads into Resident Evil 6, where Chris appears. But Jill, as far as the canon is concerned, is nowhere to be found. Jill is chilling. As far as Jill's placed in the timeline, I think her most recent character events occur in Resident Evil 5. And you lose track of her after Desperate Escape. It's not likely we're gonna see anything relating to Jill until they decide to do a Resident Evil 8. And who knows where that'll go. Interesting that you see MT Framework in the credits there. Although it doesn't surprise me at all that this game runs on MT Framework. You could make MT Framework run on a 3DS if you wanted to, which they proved. It doesn't surprise me at all. You know, I think MT Framework kind of dominated Capcom's entire output from 2005 to, I want to say 2010. It was almost exclusively MT Framework for everything. Monster Hunter World infamously runs on the same engine. But all of their later projects, Resident Evil 7, Devil May Cry 5, and the Resident Evil 2 remake are all running on the RE engine, i.e. the Reach for the Moon engine, which is optimized for very realistic based lighting, textures, and physics at 60 frames per second. But, you know, little bits and pieces, little anecdotes here and there. Revelations is definitely a 2 or 3 steps backward technologically from even Resident Evil 7. So, We forgive the remaster. It looks good. Plays good. I mean, when it was on the 3DS, it was 30 frames per second. And you could turn on the 3D and make it pop, but wow. I gotta say, the final boss in this alone, I would have chucked my 3DS out of a window around the 4th death. Just, it's so small and easy to mess with. It would have flown somewhere. This is insane. That boss was terrible. I hate it. Norman is the worst final boss ever. Just terrible. Okay, and I beat Resident Evil 2, all scenarios. With booty controls, okay? And he was still bad. He was bad. He was terrible. He was terrible. I don't like it. What? Oh, it's
almost too easy.
It's
wasn't
Jessica.
It?
That's a virus.
The company let them take Morgan out with the trash.
Tough world.
You filed a report on this.
Yeah.
By the way,
That's Raymond.
why save Parker?
I have my reasons.
The BSAA isn't as useless as I thought. Things could really heat up.
Indeed. The fun's just getting started.
Hit. No. No. No, no, no. 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 This was ass. What was that ending? What was that post-credit scene? I don't understand any of this. You know, it's like when J.J. Abrams is so obsessed with his mystery boxes that he has to just leave a bunch of open threads that could lead anywhere. He just can't help himself. That was Resident Evil Revelations. Resident Evil Revelations was so focused on being such an unintelligible blob of plot twists and turns and random BS that no one cared. They didn't care that it was cohesive. They didn't care whether or not it made sense. No one cared. It's just a thing with a bunch of plot twists. It's just a Resident Evil schlock fest with cutscenes that barely make any sense, double crosses upon the double crosses that were double crossed, and some admittedly kind of intense third-person Resident Evil gameplay. I don't even. It wasn't scary. You know, there was absolutely nothing scary about it. It definitely had the best controls of any over-the-shoulder Resident Evil to date. I just... You kind of broke me, Capcom. You know, I'm always that guy that says, hey, look. I'm always that guy that says, hey, I don't mind if your story is corny, you know, as long as it makes sense.
I'm ready.
And I don't know. I feel like for the most part here, we got a story and a game that just made absolutely no sense. Like, I don't know how else to say it. The campaign just kind of went. I don't think I learned anything of any substance or value from the characters or the interactions. I absolutely did not gain a greater understanding of the world of Resident Evil from this Gaiden side story, so to speak. It was just kind of shallow, man. Kind of empty. It was definitely fun to look at and laugh at. But as far as a fulfilling Resident Evil experience, I'm kind of wanting. It's not a bad game or a badly crafted game. It just isn't a very satisfying Resident Evil game, you know? If you were to, why is it so tall? Like, if you were to put this thing on a scale from, you know... I'll be generous and say, like, what, 1 to 5? This would easily be like a, you know, a 3 or a 4. It's not bad, but it's so painfully average, and it does nothing to push the bar forward. It just ends up being this kind of forgettable schlock fest. You know, if you really like Resident Evil, you'll want to play it. And there's a lot to like in the overall design and structure and little story beats that echo, you know, something far better. But I mean, the undeniable spark is there. You know, it's something special for you to be able to walk and aim at the same time in a Resident Evil game. Is that worth what took me 7 hours to get through? It's okay. I gotta say, the final boss really, like... Wow. Ouch. I gotta say, the final boss really broke me. Okay, so there's like small ones and there's tall ones. Why are there so many varieties of these assholes? Yeah, you know, I don't know. Resident Evil month, as it were, trucks on. I'm very happy with it. I'm very happy with what we've done, what I've experienced, the crazy shit I have seen and experienced. Revelations is definitely not a high point of the series for sure. It's playable. It's functional. At the time it came out, it was a wonderful, it felt like a return to form for the franchise because Resident Evil 6 was such an action-filled, excuse me, it was such an action-filled clusterfuck that people thought that the horror elements of Resident Evil were all but lost, you know, forever. So to have something like Revelations come out in the time it did was very much a sign that, you know, the old guard maybe wasn't done just yet. That maybe there was some... Oh my gosh, it's eating me. Stop! Stop eating me! Okay. okay. As I was saying, it ate me. You know, at the time Revelations came out, we were in the middle of a Resident Evil action exodus. 5 had come out and was mostly action. Revelations came out and was mostly, you know, it wasn't terribly atmospheric. So we were in a period of crisis. Okay, when 6 came out and 5 came out, we didn't know what was going to happen to the series. And then Revelations came out, and it was almost like a breath of fresh air because the series proper seems to retain the pacing of the original Resident Evil games, as in just being slower paced and taking its time, while having the updated control scheme and, you know, freedom of movement of the games that came after it. As we just saw, it isn't really that at all. It's a bunch of schlock. And Revelations 2 is even worse. I'm almost afraid to stream that. I don't think I want to do that to you. I'd sooner play Resident Evil 7 DLCs and be happy with that than subject you to the terror that is Resident Evil Revelations 2 and its completely disjointed, broken, episodic 6-act structure of death. It's just, it's something no one should have to go through. But Revelations 1 is it's a strange beast. It's entertaining. I like it. It's fun where it counts. But ultimately it's you know, it's a bit black sheepy. It exists in that same microcosm that Operation Raccoon City and Survivor and, you know, insert spin-off here. Any of the Resident Evil spin-offs that have occurred over the years that seem to have some tenuous, just floss-thin connection to the original canon. They're always entertaining in their own right, but they're just blah, blah, blah. When you talk about the greater Resident Evil storyline, they never come up in conversation. And, you know, as much of a breath of fresh air as this game seemed when it came out, I gotta say, in 2019, I finally got around to beating it. Shoutouts to Capcom for remastering it. You know, when put up against Resident Evil 7, the upcoming Resident Evil 2 remake, hell, just put it up against Resident Evil 4, put it up against the remake. It's very forgettable. It's the Thor: The Dark World of Resident Evil games. You know what I mean? It's the best compliment I can give it. It's the Ant-Man and the Wasp of Resident Evil games. You'll see it, you'll be entertained, you'll like it in the moment. If someone ever asks you to recall a specific line or piece of dialogue or story beat from it, you'll go, what? Yeah. That stuff happened in that game. But whatever. It was fun. It was Resident Evil. It was Revelations. I didn't have too many revelations, unfortunately, as far as the greater plot, other than learning that the FBC was disbanded due to corruption and melded into the BSAA. I have no greater knowledge of the Resident Evil plot proper. Blurg. But hey, if you love Resident Evil, it's not a bad play. It's not a bad run. It's not a bad thing to spend 7 hours and 44 minutes destroying. So have at thee. If you're looking to brush up on some Resident Evil, you got an itch to scratch, why not? In any case, I hope you enjoyed. Mind my salt. The final boss is a doozy, as you can see. But I do hope you enjoyed. I do hope the crab wasn't too much. This game is the game that it's the gift that just keeps on giving. I gotta tell you. Just when you think it's over, it's got more and more episodes. But it made for a good 4 episodes for us. Yeah, right? 4 times 3 is 12, right? We had 4 episodes and 3 episodes in episodes, so Capcom had our numbers just right. Nice and even. As always. I think this is where we're going to stop the thing for tonight. Social links are everywhere at the bottom of the screen. Listen. I dare you to check my social media. I dare you. If you think the stream is crazy, just you wait. But I am nothing but humble. Thank you for watching. Thank you for checking out the things. Thank you for liking my tweets and liking my Instagram. Where all of the clips from the thing go. I will definitely be back Monday with you know who. Resident Evil month continues. We are going straight into the 25th with another stream of Resident Evil 5 with you know who on Monday. I think with any luck and a bunch of crab, we're probably going to end up finishing this beast just in time for Friday when Resident Evil 2 comes out. And well, if you've seen the one-shot demo footage, it's going to be an endless freak out. Hope you're there. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. I will indeed return with some Resident Evil, you know when. But until then, I will see you. Good night, people.